So just like with that being said, the discipline routine, basically what we're dealing with here in the platform is our discipline steps have made it to where as long as you took the steps and you took them in order and you continue to take them in order, a disciplined order and fashion, that you could be guaranteed results eventually. So just starting the way and implementing discipline on the smallest things. If for some reason you feel like, oh damn man, I don't got this. I set the smallest goals, man. To begin with, I'll set the very smallest goals just throughout the day, making my bed if I get to sleep in it.
Okay.
To start with, you wouldn't believe the difference like I seen in just me beginning to make my bed, because that's like the very first, get out of bed. And because I made it a goal to make my bed, something as simple as making my bed, it gave me confidence. It starts to build confidence. And then, the structured routine, morning routine, it's small things for me, but I mean, you can make it whatever you want. I don't know if you have one already, but
I need to get one.
But if you need help developing one, man, let me know. There's several things that you can do, fasting included, and I'm about to get back on this stuff. And I'm going to redo mine myself. So it's not like something that is like going to chain you, but it's going to be something that lifts you up and makes you feel able and ready and prepared. The discipline action, even if you don't want to do it at first and it sounds stupid, like doing those simple things, putting up reminders of waking up. For me, it was making my bed, spending time in the peace and quiet to listen. You know what I'm saying? Pray and listen. Like, I don't know if y'all know if you're religious. I don't want to go be. I'm not really. I don't consider myself religious either. I'm no Bible thumper or anything like that. I'm sure you see my posts, man. I'm not a perfect person at all, but I believe in and it can be meditation. It's basically what you're doing. What I'm doing is spending time meditating in the peace, listening, prayer, and by making myself sit still even is like an achievement in the morning when I do that. And that brings like a peace, a steadiness. And with trading, that's really important. A lot of traders do fasting and stuff like that. But it's not something, like I said, that dissatisfies you, or it's like a torture or something like that. It's when you do it, it's elevating. And it's got to be done in some way, shape, or form or fashion. You don't got to do it the way that everybody else does it, but it needs to be there in some way, shape, or form, because the whole goal in our jobs is to follow a plan, and from a place of peace, and a place of what would you call it? Like,
I think developing a routine just helps you stay disciplined.
It's like it takes you to a place of serenity or something. Is that what you call it? Just well-being,
Yeah.
feeling accomplished. So every day you're feeling it. You wake up, you're feeling accomplished. Whether you're waking up and going to work or you're going to wake up and trade, you'll wake up, and by setting these little bite-sized, little systematic movements, you start to feel accomplished already beforehand. So let me know if you want. I'll share mine with you when I get it done. I have one before, and it's gonna be very like similar to it, but I'm definitely gonna be adding some things now because it's time for me to move it on up too. You know what I mean?
Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
I can't by any means be slacking off. If I'm slacking off and you don't progress, then guess whose fault it is? That's my fault. Because I didn't put in my due diligence.
I believe if I want to succeed, I will be. I mean, I'm not in the business of making excuses or anything like that, because
Sure,
excuses don't bring results. It's just excuses. They're just another reason to take the accountability off of you, so to speak. That's what I think.
sure. No, I know exactly what you mean. That's really important to have too, man. This holding ourselves accountable, owning up, taking ownership. I try to take as much as I can, man. Sometimes I lose it with people. I'm not with anybody that I'm not gonna freak out on anybody. I mean, but I have, to be honest with you. But it's been because I ain't perfect, man. I'm a work in progress. The trading and everything, and where I am now, it wasn't too terribly long ago that I was, facing time and stuff, and I've been changing. Sometimes keeping that change, could be a struggle, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it as far as like acting actions out of impulse, instead of stopping, thinking, not being rushed, to feel like I got, you know what I'm saying? If you get those feelings, then you don't want to have those feelings, because they're a hindrance to your moving forward. Like, you could be moving forward, but if you're feeling like shit,
Yes.
or if I'm feeling that way, then I got to identify that and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you, man, 100%. I'm just here. I'm here to show you what works for me, and what I know for sure that works in the program and in the platform, and in my like daily routine. I'm more willing to help you share, just like share with you, like with what I do. Even if you got your own thing, going, ideas and stuff, you can shoot me yours too. I'm open-minded, man. I know that I don't know it all, man. I try to learn a little bit, pull a little bit from everything and try it. But just to kind of like show you, what I've done to get consistent in trading. And it's not just like about like the trading and the money and stuff. That's the last things. Believe it or not, that's like the last the trading, the consistency, profits, all that stuff is a byproduct of all of the things that you did before. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's not like if I'm shooting for the money, then I'm thinking about money. Then I'm thinking about it stressed me out, man. Straight up stressed me out. And this just like an example for me. Um, that's why I focus on the skill set. I focus on the skill set. I focus on getting better in personal development because I got my struggles, and it's not just my trading. It's not just my trading I want to improve. But if I go directly to my trading, and I think I got to make this amount of money in my situation, and I'm stressed out about it, and I'm forcing myself to perform under conditions that are not ideal, you know, then it's self-sabotaging. If I'm having self-sabotaging thoughts and things when I wake up in the morning, which man, I suffer from. I don't suffer. I was gonna say I suffer. I'm so used to hearing people say I suffer. I don't suffer. But I do deal with post-traumatic stress and with massive depression. So from time to time, I can wake up and be like messed up, man, you know, and then I gotta cool it before I do anything. And if I can't cool it, then I'm probably, you know, I'll go through the motions on the rest of the stuff. But as far as like putting money on the line, I can't do it if my head is not right. That's a fact.
Yeah, because it's
So,
gambling at that point.
Yeah, you're really just taking the because your trading is going to reflect your life and how you feel. So if there's any barriers or anything like that, man, and you know, I'm like I said, I'm here like I'm here as a friend too, you know. If there's anything going on personally, man, if you could feel free to tell me, man, you know, trust me, I've been through stuff too. um I've experienced a lot of stuff and you know, and I have learned some ways to get past certain things, you know, that could be a hindrance, not just like with the trading stuff, but like it's kind of like when I get everything else right, then the trading is right. Backwards, man. It's not really backwards, but you know, the laws of success, or if you want to call them the laws of the universe, require of us to develop to become the person in the present that we see in the future, to be striving towards that, to grow, because that's the dues that we got to pay, you know. And so it's just personal development. It's like that psychology stuff, man. It's really real. um Nobody, like myself included, I can't get past, if I want to get past something anywhere, there's nothing for me that I found that lifting weights, prayer, reading, fasting, um, as long as I start doing those things and I start feeding my energy into those things and my time and my focus into those things, then those things stop growing and I start growing, and I stop answering to those things and letting those things control me and then those things become my servant. It's a switching of the order, by personal development, and just growing, facing, like, just like with what you're doing right now, just facing it, just making a decision, saying, hey, I'm gonna do this, and taking the step.
Exactly.
I don't know if if you feel uncomfortable, that's completely natural. If you feel anxious, completely 100% completely natural, man. So I've done jump, just flat out just jump several times from jaws, man. And what happened was I started to feel anxious, like I was doing something wrong, or that I wasn't gonna make it, you know. But did it anyways, man. Continued to do it until I've been through enough. But it's the same stuff, man. I'm here for you. Whenever, so how many, and I don't want to get to the point to where, like, I feel like we got to make a scheduled date or anything like that. But if you just let me know from time to time, where you're at, and it could be anytime, man. It could be, and I don't by any means want to slow you down in any kind of way, but just like let me know, like, where you are, like when you want to meet and stuff. We can work on other things besides trading, man, and some of this, if you're willing to do it, if you're willing to do these other things, that's going to help your trading, but it's through the back door. That we could do. We don't got to just, if we just come and do the we just come and do the trading, but we don't deal with anything else, that could be affecting the trading. You don't got to go tell me your all your personal stuff, man. But I'm just leaving that door open for you, like, as like invitation to, like, say, hey, man, because I got those days, I got those days, and I got those things too that come up. And I will share them with you, man, if you want me to, because I don't really got anybody that I do that with. I got Danielle that I do that with, but as far as, like, our relationship and stuff, I don't want to be seen as a person who's like, oh, yeah, I gotta do this because of this or that, because to do no. And the same thing I tell Danielle is, like, just flow. You just gotta let it flow. And then when you feel the power coming in from the piece and operating out of those modes, and when you start to kick some butt, man, forcing yourself to operate under certain conditions or circumstances. It's kind of like if I have a boat, and the boat's got a hole in it, and I'm out in the middle of the sea, and I'm ditching out water with a bucket, but the boat keeps filling up. That's because I didn't address the stimulus or the cause for the boat getting filled up with water. Instead, I just tried to empty it out. If I had focused on the hole instead of the water would stop flowing, and my mission would be accomplished, and my life would be saved. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't drown. So that's why I'm telling you these things, because this is like what was, like, given to me that these are some of the things that were given to me that I follow that helped me get to a different level several times. So shoot, we do have a plan. We do have the platform and everything. But in the meantime, if anything else comes in the way, man, and you want to bring it up or you want to address it, then let's address it together, man. You know, I can be here for more than just someone that's teaching you how to trade. You know, that's totally up to you. Just wanted to put that out there for you. I might come at you someday with some stuff, man. You'll never know. But so as of so far, you hadn't really hadn't got to points where you're in it, like where you've gotten like through the training. I know that there's a lot of videos and stuff like that, and there's books and stuff in there. Some other things I wanted to let you know, like with those books, like you don't gotta stop and finish those books before you go. You know what I'm saying? It can be you could read you could do like this, for instance. You could get up and you could do a portion of psychology. You can do a little bit of the of this and that and just practice going through the routine, and you're steadily taking more bites along the way, and as you're chipping away at it instead of just focusing on one book. You can focus on, a chapter or a section, and then you can go, okay, well, that was my time. Or you can spend a certain amount of time in the morning going through the psychology. So, and not the whole thing, but a portion of it, so that, and then you go through and you just go in and spend maybe 10-15 minutes going through fundamentals and looking at the fundamentals at Forex Factory. And if you don't understand something, then just holler at me about any of this stuff. And so what that's going to do, or that could do for you, is by the time that you're finished, you've developed already the habit of going through going through the system, and then by the end of it, it's, and not even by the end, man. I think after like a week or so, if you, I would say I will put like a minimum of what I believe, like time wise, to reach your goals, which I don't know where you're at in your trading and stuff, or because everybody's different, man. Richard freaking came in. Richard, to be honest with you, he's like, and I don't like compare myself with anyone, but I seen what he did, man. It's astonishing, man. It's because he's got a natural gift for trading, for the act, for like the what do you call it, like it's an action word.
Jacob. Yeah, I don't know the word either. If you want to hold on for about 10 minutes, because I have to take a shower, because I got to get ready to get
Hey,
into the
sure, man.
workplace.
Hey, and actually, Brent, man, if you just want to get back with me, man, I know that you got stuff that you got to do, man. You got to go work and stuff. I don't mean to get on here and jibber jabber or anything, man. We're not going to count this on your stuff. I just wanted to kind of like, that's where I feel like kind of should start. I'm going to get down and write out everything that I do know, any questions that I do have, and save it for the next time. So,
but I can't tell you where I'm at right now, though. It's just
okay.
You said you can't force yourself to operate in a certain way, but I'm at a point now where it's like I have to push through my fatigue and just get on them charts and just get after it. Because I'm a firm believer, if you wait for the perfect conditions, or you're trying to wait for the perfect conditions, you're never gonna get nothing done.
You're exactly right, man. And if you're feeling that and you're knowing that, then that's a damn good indicator that that's what got to be done. You know, but I don't want to bring that. I don't want to bring that idea up. I want it to be born or present for, and that's a good sign, man. So damn good sign. So, because there is discipline and everything involved, man. We have to do stuff we don't want to do. We'll be freestyling it the whole time, but it's a mixture, you know. However you're feeling, just let me know. Um, I'll revolve around that. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it happen around that. If you run into 3 days, you want to just knock, boom, 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 boom. We can do that. Just let me know. Just let me know, man, and shoot me those questions as you got them, and we'll set up something. Okay. I'll let you know. I'll let you know about my routines and stuff like that. And we can do some brainstorming and everything. We don't got to stop at 10 sessions, man. We don't got to count this as a session. I'm here to make sure that this is a good experience for you, man, and that we get you to the point to where you're consistent enough to do the things that you want to do.
All right. I gotta log off here, and I will be DMing you within the next 20 minutes or so. All right. I got a lot of ideas in my head.
Cool, man. All right, I'll be right here.
Okay.
All right, cool, Brett, man. We'll see you then.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
For sure, man. Anytime.